What is going on, guys? We are talking Better Call Saul Fifi. Now, this is a spoiler review, and I cannot believe that there's only 2 episodes left of the season 2 because this episode was really good. I really did like this episode and where the wheels are turning here. First of all, let's just talk a little bit what happened in this episode. We're gonna start with Mike because Mike was not too much in this episode, but he's following. We started with this truck driver who was working for the guy with the bell. You know, the guy who told Mike to say that was your gun. That wasn't Tuco's. That wasn't my Mijo's gun. So we see Mike really following that diesel truck, and we see him like what's going on. You know, we know that there's something that guy who's driving the diesel truck has implanted because we see a bunch of the he's crossing the border from Mexico, this and that, so it might be drugs and all that stuff. But the border patrol can't find anything in the diesel truck. But we do see Mike follow it to a warehouse, and he hears sounds like they're taking tires off. So I'm assuming that the drugs are in the tires at some point. But that's Mike's situation. That's Mike's situation. It seems like he's planning something because at the end of this episode we see him make a special hose that has nails on it. So I'm assuming he's gonna use that to pop the tires. That's just what I'm assuming. But this was all about Kim, and this was all about Jimmy, and this was all about H&M and Verde Mesa, or whatever it's called, that client that Kim brought over to HM or whatever, her old firm, or Howard and Chuck's firm, and she's trying to bring that Verde Mesa, because that's a big huge deal. She's trying to bring that over to her and Jimmy's new firm. So of course I like the scene where she tells Howard okay, I'm done, and Howard kind of gives her a straight answer oh, you're I wish I could have done what you done. But of course this is a business, and business like Jimmy said, right when you tell him Howard that you quit, he's gonna go straight after all your clients, and that's exactly what he did. Of course, Kim does have a meeting with the man from the bank, Verde Mesa, basically, and it goes so well that Kim believes that she has it already. That Verde Mesa is gonna come over to her. That she can't believe that she got it. But of course, Chuck intervenes, and Chuck actually not using any of his special little blanket and shit, actually just going into that meeting normal with Verde Mesa, just really just changes the tone, changes everything. And when I saw that Chuck's I'll go into the meeting, I was like, it's over. Kim lost the client. It's over. And that's exactly what happened. She loses the client. Jimmy steps in and messes with a lot of because Chuck is after that meeting, he's just just drained. He's just messed up because he didn't have anything special. He didn't have his special little blanket or anything. He didn't there was electricity all over him. It drained him. So his caretaker had to call Jimmy, and Jimmy came over and took care of Chuck, but also messed with the files of Verde Mesa and really messed with it, implanting false information on a lot of those files and putting them back. So it's all bad. It's all bad because the preview, it shows I think, of course, Jimmy's not going to get away with this. I think Chuck and everybody knows him better than that, so it's going to be all bad. But I did like this episode a lot. I thought the opening of this episode was actually very fun. It was very fun, unique. It had this tone to it that you're whoa. It didn't even feel like a Better Call Saul kind of tone. It's just where is this going? I thought I was watching Narcos for a minute, but it was actually something a little different. I actually kind of liked it, so I did like the tone. The opening first came because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, well, why did they show this guy and this and that? It's what the hell? So I did like that very opening. I did love Jimmy taking the little old veteran, making another commercial, and Fifi is the title of the episode, and Fifi is actually a bomber or an air that was used, I believe, in World War II, which was really really cool too. And he dresses up a old man, so to speak, who he's basically that whole scene where you think the old man is actually old and can't talk and all that stuff is actually just kind of an actor, not even an actor, just overall he's fine. It's a big old scam just in order just to shoot this commercial with the bomber. I think it's a bomber. Might be something else. Um, and just seeing how happy Kim was great to see, and just see how happy Jimmy was great to see. And then afterwards, when Kim was just like kind of just like, you still want to do this, that was great as well. So there was a lot of like great things happening in this episode. I really did like the push and pull, the back and forth of Kim trying to get the Verde Mesa, and then Chuck and Howard trying to get it back. So that was great as well. That was great little just conflict that was going on. I thought the writing in here was really solid with that conflict, and it's very simple. It's a very simple conflict, but it's business like, and that's exactly what happens in everything in the world. Where just because you might be on good terms, or just because you leave in good terms, or you're friends with somebody, that doesn't necessarily, when you're in a business and you're in a competition, there's always going to be that where, hey, good luck, but I have to go after all your clients, and good luck, or I have to beat you. I have to one up you. So that's exactly what happened in this episode. Is Chuck one upped Kim? Kim, as much as Kim like delivered a powerful, meaning performance, Chuck knows what to do. Chuck is the man. He is a vet. That's why Chuck is a beast, even though he has a sickness. So it's going to be very interesting going to the future. Last 2 episodes of Better Call Saul season 2, but boy, is it getting good. And honestly, this is one of the solid series I've seen in television so far, of a new television series that came out like maybe 2 years ago or a year ago. And AMC, I'm telling you, they're doing a fantastic job. I don't know about The Walking Dead, but I mean, Into the Badlands is another great new series. So Better Call Saul, it got renewed for a 3rd season, so I can't wait for the 3rd season. And how great was it when they're at the doghouse, Jimmy and Kim, because we all know who's at the doghouse, and that's Jesse Pinkman. So, and it makes me reflect back, like, shit, man, like, every time I'm watching Mike, I always think of Walter White, and you know exactly what I mean when I say that. So thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan Magadan. If you want more videos, just go ahead and subscribe, like the videos, comment below, and just check out all my other videos. More videos to come, and I can't wait for the last 2 episodes of Better Call Saul. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan Magadan. I'm out. Bye, guys.